Anyways, for next on the docket, we don't have to go too far away. Now we're going to the New York Jets, and honestly, the New York Jets are finished. Now, just today, it was announced that the New York Jets had fired their general manager, Joe Douglas, who still had 1 year remaining on his 3-year contract. And Joe Douglas is getting fired just 6 weeks after the head coach, Robert Saleh, was fired after a 2-3 start. I'm going to do something special this time. I'm going to look into my magic crystal ball. Hold on. Let me look into it right now. Oh, it says that the general manager and the head coach are not the problem, and this is not going to fix any of the Jets' issues. Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise. You know, the main issue, and I'm starting to think it'd be great if owners could be fired, because the Jets owner, Woody Johnson, has not done them any good. Let's just name some of the players that Joe Douglas drafted in his tenure as general manager. He drafted Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, Will McDonald, Braylon Allen, Jermaine Johnson, Michael Carter II. Like, he's drafted some pretty high impact players with Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner specifically. And for him to get axed like this, especially after Robert Saleh was axed as well too, like, it just speaks to there being larger issues going on in that building. The owner, Woody Johnson, just being on a complete opposite wrong page. And when you look at certain teams and certain owners and you see a team like this where they haven't made the playoffs in 13 years, and you see owners making moves like this, it tells you exactly what you need to know about the team. The Jets have constantly been a laughingstock, a dumpster fire, an afterthought, and the owner, Woody Johnson, is a large part of that. I understand that this season has not gone the way you wanted it to go, but you have to look at your quarterback too. Like, Aaron Rodgers is a large issue for why things have gone the way they've gone this season. Even though Aaron Rodgers is a future Hall of Famer, pretty clear that he's past his prime, and no one person in this game can change the entire fortunes of a football team. You need to build a team around defense, offense, special teams. It's a team game. No one quarterback in their 40s damn near is going to turn around your entire franchise. It's just not going to happen. Now, since head coach Saleh has been fired, the team has gone 1-6 since that time, and it seems like everyone around the team is kind of losing hope.
I mean, it's all of you guys, obviously, but as the guy who's kind of the leader here, how much do you think guys look to him to see, where you can take this and get out of this?
He's a quarterback, man. That's the what's the word I'm looking for? The catalyst, the man. That's the man. Thank you, Otis. So you're always looking at your quarterback to see, what the plan is, how we're going to attack these dudes. And with that said, I don't think he's ever been in this position before, 3-7 either. So we're all trying to figure this thing out together. Is the truth of it. And at the end of the day, we all got to look in the mirror. We can't be looking at someone else for how we're going to go about this, because that's not reality. We all got here for a reason. We're all in this position because we can play ball, right? And you trust in yourself. You have that confidence in yourself to get yourself out of this hole we put ourselves in.
So I think Garrett Wilson embodies a lot of the sentiment on that team, and this team is not going to the playoffs. I think Aaron Rodgers will be back next year just because he does have a couple more years left on his contract. He's probably going to get cut in the last year if they continue to play with this, because they probably don't want to be paying him a crazy amount of money in his last year. And it's interesting seeing the media say that it's going to be a complete overhaul. The GM's gone, the head coach is gone. What overhaul? You still have Aaron Rodgers there. You still have the same shitty owner. It's going to continue to be garbage in, garbage out. And I think the Jets are going to have a little 14 to 17 year streak of not making it to the playoffs at this rate. It's ridiculous, man. Aaron Rodgers eventually leaves or gets cut, they're going to be back at square one all over again, and they're going to have to start this rebuild process once again. That's going to be the real rebuilding for the New York Jets. But anyways, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about the New York Jets season so far? And do you think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be back next year? Sound off in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think.